Hello and welcome to, or welcome back I should say, to SimCity. And lots of people have commented on what they want. I'm apparently only visiting Gamer Nation. Am I not able to build anything? No, not able to build anything. I'm just able to look at our city, not actually able to do anything with it. That's a bit of a pain. Why am I not able to do anything with it? I've been having a couple of troubles getting into SimCity. I've literally just spent, I don't know, a good 30 minutes just trying to connect to... Well, the thing is, So I get the launcher up and I go onto the launcher and it did an update for the server that I'm playing on. It did an update and I was fine with that, done that. Then it said at the bottom thing where it's loading, it says connecting to SimCity servers. And I thought, okay, cool. And then it said ready to play. So I went on play and came in, and then as soon as I got to the main menu, it said unable to connect to servers. Don't tell me that you've connected to a SimCity server and then don't actually show and then don't actually follow through with connecting me to a SimCity server. That's just stupid and utterly annoying to the consumer, and it's frustrating, especially when, like me, I'm trying to do a SimCity. I'm trying to show off the game for being good. You're not giving me the ability. I can't even, like, I've had with the oil city over there, you don't even want to know the story. I played it, was trying to fix it, fixed it, then was kicked out, and it said roll back. So when I rolled back, I managed to get in there again once, and saw that all my changes had been for nothing. Nothing changed. It had rolled back to the disaster it was. So, and then it kicked me out again and said roll back. So I went roll back again, roll back. Continual rollbacks, never a play. And then it asked me to disclaim it. So I disclaimed it, and I thought, okay, I'll disclaim it and then claim it again. Nope, not allowed to claim it back. It says that someone's already claimed it, which is impossible considering this is a private server, and my friend, he wouldn't take it. Wow, he's got skyscrapers and stuff over there now. So yeah. It's utterly ridiculous and frustrating, and I'm absolutely appalled with the ability. And I know it's not just me. I've searched up the same problems. I've searched for how to fix this problem, and EA are just, or not EA, EA, because it's an EA server. They're just not doing anything for us. They're not doing anything to show that they're listening. And I don't particularly want to go into another server because I'd have to replicate this town. I might actually have to go into another server and completely replicate the town pretty much identically in the same area and stuff. We just won't have the support of the two cities. I don't even know if we're getting support from that, but since it's been unclaimed, so I have no idea if that's happening. And I'm not able to play SimCity. The last video I put up was like a week ago or something now. That's because I haven't been able to get into the game. I've been dying to play the game. I've literally woken up itching to play SimCity, and I just can't. It doesn't allow me. No, it's not letting me get into the game. So, like, I thought I was absolutely fine with the DRM being. I'm not a huge. Obviously, I'm not a huge fan of it. No, I don't think anybody really is. But it's not. It didn't affect me. I didn't feel it would affect me this much because my internet connection is pretty good when connecting to a game server. It's pretty good doing that. I've had no problem with any other game. I mean, I get the odd lag spike and the odd frame rate drop because of lagging and picking up from the server, but it doesn't stop me from playing a game. It doesn't stop me from, I've paid my well-earned cash to play the game, and I don't mind it being a little bit, I don't mind bugs. You rarely see me complain about a bug. I normally laugh at a bug that you find, or a glitch. I don't mind glitches. I don't anything like that. I just don't care about stuff like that. I don't think it takes away from the game. I mean, congratulations if you find a bug or a glitch, because you're doing something fun with the game. You're finding something different with the game. But that's when you can get in. I just can't get into this game. I mean, I can't load my region. This whole region is unloadable for me to play in. Obviously, I can visit it for some strange and odd reason. I can visit my own city. Can't do anything with it though. No, just have a look. I don't even think. I don't really know how much it's progressing. I don't even know if it does progress whilst I'm... These buildings are really... Yeah, I don't even know if it does progress. So this is really annoying. I wasn't intending on having a rant or a thing. I am going to try and bring in more SimCity because it is an amazing game. It's just frustrated me today and over this week, and it's made me... this is a series that I think you guys want to see. I've seen comments and stuff, and I've got people on Steam who like the SimCity series. So I really wanted to bring you this series because as you all know, I'm wanting to bring something new to the channel, and this was it. This was the new thing. This was the fun and experimental thing, and it seemed to be working, but I just cannot bring you it if I can't connect to a server. And I don't fancy building the same town on all, I don't know, it's got to be about 20 servers. I don't want to go through 20 scenarios that you have to do every time you join a server. A new server, which I think is a stupid, that's just ridiculous in itself. I shouldn't need to do that. So I just want you guys to know why I've been struggling to bring this to you. I mean, obviously I wasn't intending on doing this today. I was intending on actually bringing you gameplay and showing you playing it and building stuff, and we constructing the place. So I mean, you guys have said, do you want it to be built on education and for us to go with coal? So that was my thing in this video. I was going to build roads up to here and start the coal plant, or just make this a really industrial section. So that's what I was going to do. That, and I reckon you guys would have liked that. I am going to do that. I might have to rebuild this city in another server. So yeah, I'm sorry for the absolute horrible me not stop talk. I haven't stopped talking about why I'm frustrated with the DRM of this, and I didn't think it would be a problem. As I said earlier, I didn't think DRM would be a problem for me, but it's just I've never encountered a game which has stopped me completely from playing. Like, just completely stopped me. Like, other games stop me from playing multiplayer. I'm absolutely fine with that because they tend to have a single player campaign or a single player mode or something that isn't connected to the internet because my internet has gone down, or the servers are being maintained or something. And I know for a fact that the SimCity's servers, or the one that I'm on, is not being maintained at the moment. There's no information of that, and they've got this. They've spent time on making this stupid web page showing you which servers are up and running and which servers are being maintained and stuff. And all of them, as far as I could see, except for their test one, all of them were fine, were available, able to go in and play. Nope. Please rephrase everything and just, you know, don't waste time on making web pages that don't work, quite frankly. Stop making things that take you away, take your company's focus away from making the game better for your consumers. Like, you'd hear this all over the internet if you're into SimCity. You just would have. You would have heard all the bad stuff that's happening and stuff, and I really don't want to put this game down. I mean, I really don't. It's an amazing game when it works. It is an absolutely amazing, you know, it brings you in, it makes you want to play. It has the effect of, oh, I'll just play one more hour. I'll wait until I can get this, and I'll wait until I can get the university, and then I'll go to bed, or something like that. It has that effect, and it's incredible. It's an amazing feeling and like, I've spent hours upon hours on previous cities, especially in the beta. When the beta came out, I spent hours and hours building a city over and over again in the beta, because you could only have an hour. But I built so many cities just because it looks and feels incredible to do it. I mean, I would have, and this city would be so much further if it was a single player game, or an offline game. This city would be beyond that one over there. It'd be insane. But I've lost where I've gone with this. My rant. But the game in whole, like the game, not excusing server issues and internet problems and stuff, because I've had enough rant at that. The game itself is incredibly amazing. I've said that over and over again. I mean, the way it simulates each individual sim that walks around, each car that goes around you. You know, you can follow. I try and follow. It's all moving slightly too quick, but you can follow anyone around. You can find out who they are, like heavy truck delivery freight, and you know, come from Fee-Fi-Fo. It's just the way it can do it, and this is a brilliant time to just say, look how pretty your town can look. And look, even looking into the distance, you see my friend's city. It just looks beautiful. I mean, the graphic engine, the whole glass box engine is just it just looks incredible. I mean, yes, it doesn't. It's not like it's not the Sims 3 engine running each individual simulation person and car, but you know, the fact that it's running so many simulation aspects and so many things are going on, it's mind-bogglingly good, and it runs so smoothly. I mean, yes, you can find the odd thing that goes wrong, so you find the odd, like, 4 fire trucks going around the same route together. That just happens, but you've got to think, especially when you get up to cities like that, it's simulating so much. It's simulating who's getting ill, who's not getting ill, who, you know, is there a house about to become on fire? Where's this one sim walking to? And where's the other million going? It's just incredible, and it's just like, there are so many levels to it. It's amazing. It's so in depth. And it's so fun to play, and it's a really nice, when it works, it's a really nice relaxing game to just go in and you spend like an hour, or well, you think it's an hour, it's probably like 4, just building your city, and you just see it grow. And when it goes to hell, when something goes wrong, you really have to act quick. You have to know everything. You have to think, right, what if I'm getting minus 12,000 an hour and I'm not making any money? What do I need to shut down? What isn't being used? What could be bulldozed? How could I increased population. Do we need all these factories here? Maybe not. We could put commercial so we get more money in, or something like that. There's so much stuff. You have to act quickly if something like that happens, and it's just, and for fun, it's incredible, and for simulation, it's a perfect. It's, well, I'd say almost perfect. I wouldn't say it's perfect, but it's damn near perfect. A simulation of a city builder, and it's an incredibly fun game. This is turning into some sort of review now. Anyway, I've just thought I don't really do reviews of games, but I guess if this goes well, I might. But like the in-depth game system of this is just, it's so fun and it's so addictive that you just don't want to stop. I mean, for one, I've come into this thinking I was going to play it, then was told I was only visiting, so I couldn't actually do anything to the city. But this video has already been going on for, I'd say, a good 15 minutes. I don't really know. I've lost track. It could be half an hour for all I know. But I'm still in it, still talking about it. Now that, I think, says something, even though I'm not playing it. I'm just looking at it. I'm literally walking, flying around, just looking at the city. And oh wow, look at that. Now where's the sun coming up? Sun. Is that the sun? No, that's the moon going down. I mean, it just looks incredible. I mean, the lighting, the sound, if you go away, you don't get so much sound. But if you go right in, as long as you don't have it at super speed, where it sounds like Skate Electrics on steroids, then it just sounds incredible. You hear people shouting, like we've got I think I just heard, got people complaining about something, probably taxes, over here. And it just looks and feel, the game is incredible. I'd say it's one worth buying. Maybe it's definitely worth buying. That's the wrong way of putting it. It's definitely worth buying. You just need to hang on in there, and they should, and they probably will, sort out all the server problems within the next few weeks. I would hope. I mean, I'm not making any promises. Don't take my guarantee on it, or anything like that. It's just, I feel they're having enough crap thrown down on the company that they should be doing something about it. If they're not, then they're making a huge mistake. But I would definitely recommend getting this game. And the online fact is, it is nice. I mean, when me and my friend first started making this town, this region, we were talking and everything about it. We were saying, oh, I'm making an oil one. You should make a commercial or trading one. Oh, cool! I can send you my oil supplies, then you can trade that off or something like that. Making money off of each other, and that was a lot of fun. I did enjoy doing that, and I thought it was an entertaining aspect of the game. But it's not necessarily needed. The game never needs to be online. It could have had the online aspect. It could easily have had that. Many games do that. Many games have set your game to online, offline. That's been done a million times and very successfully. This game could have done the identical thing to that. It could have made an option when you go into the server settings saying, make your server, next to the private and public. It could have been online, offline. There could have been an option for that, and if you made it private offline, or public. Well, public would be online. But it could have been as simple as that. But they didn't do that for reasons of that. I'm sure it, for them, for the company, for Maxis and for EA, that is what, they do that for a reason. They do put DRM on it for a reason, and that is for copyright issues with and piracy. Not really copyright issues, I mean piracy. But they don't want people pirating their games, which is completely understandable. It just is. However, not. I don't think. I don't know, to be honest. So this, you can't really take my word for this, but I don't think that in relation to piracy, like the amount of piracy to the amount of sales you do, I don't think it levels up. I think your sales are much higher than the amount of piracy given off. But it would happen, and I know it would happen. I don't pirate anything, so I'm happy to give money to a company for their game, because that's their job. They make money from it. So that's their way of life. So we should definitely give them what they need, and what they've asked for. Because this game would have hours upon hours and hours of gameplay value, and it's definitely worth the money. Maybe not from Origin themselves being a £45 for the limited edition, which is what I paid. But if you went to Amazon or something like that, then you can get for 30 something British pounds. And it's definitely worth the money. It's definitely it really is. And once they've fixed the server stuff that is awful at the moment, then it most certainly would be one of the, or if not the best city simulators in the world. And yeah, I think another thing people had was the size, city size. I think I have had problems with fitting it all in, but it really comes down to your decision. You really have to choose and figure out yourself. There is quite a lot of trial and error with city building. You just got to find your own technique of filling out the space and making everything work. So for example, my oil city, there was a large amount of the map was taken up by the oil, so it left very little for residential and commercial, even industrial. But that's I don't see the city size being a huge amount. I think it's 2k by 2k kilometers. I think. That's what I think I've heard. It's 2 something by 2 something, I'm pretty sure. But it doesn't matter to me, because it's so in depth, and the city does grow to a huge amount. And we're looking at caravans and stuff here, but over there you've got skylines and stuff. It goes from, your city does, in theory, grow hugely. Not even in theory, but in practice, it grows immensely. And I don't think that should be. I don't think that should be a drawback. Some people, maybe some long fans of the game series, would be disappointed with the size of it. But I'm a fan of the series. I'm just not a giant fan. I played the others, but they never grabbed me hugely. Whereas this one did. This one has really grabbed me. And the city size, it doesn't bother me. It just really doesn't. And yeah, and I think all in all, and I'm going to bring this video to an end because it's going on for a while. I think all in all, this game is an incredible simulator of a city building game, and it shouldn't be tossed to the trash quite yet. It needs it. Yes, the servers are absolutely appalling right now, and they're just not working, and so many people have lost their cities and their games and stuff. I am actually going to have to rebuild this city because I think the region itself is being destroyed. I'm going to have to talk to my friend about that, but so servers are just awful. So that's a bad point about the game at the moment. I want to just emphasize that it is at the moment. The game itself shouldn't be rated on its server problems. It just shouldn't, because the servers aren't Max's. It's not their problem, because they made the game. They're not running the servers. EA are running the servers. So I don't think the game itself should be put down for that reason. But it feels like a problem. I mean, it's a kind of a difficult one to juggle, whether that does affect the game. I mean, it does affect the game, but it's not something we should be really furious about, because we don't where am I wanting to go with this one? We don't fully see the problems that that the company are going through. And also, it is being fixed. It is slowly, but apparently surely being fixed. So I really don't want to say the game is a load of rubbish because the servers are down. The servers aren't a part of it. That aren't a huge part of it. Because the game itself is so enticing and so brilliantly put together that it deserves to be in your top 10 or 50 or whatever you want to put it in. It does deserve to be an amazing game. To anyone who's a fan of city buildings or simulations in any form, this game is ideal. And the way that it integrates its different levels of economy and population and all sorts, and your specializations that you go into, all sorts. It is an incredible game. There's so many layers to it that I cannot say in this video. There's just so many layers that I'd need a week to go into all the layers of this. So I just take my word for it. It is an incredible game, and it has been since the beta. I mean, I've been playing it since the beta, and the beta was brilliant. The official game is amazing as well. You can't fault it in gameplay, and in style, and all of that. You just cannot fault the game. It's only the servers. So if the servers weren't there, perfect game. But if the servers are there, you have to take that into consideration when you think about buying the game. So that's my rant, and that's my SimCity rant and SimCity information and review, whatever you want to see it as. Yeah, I'd say go buy the game. Just maybe wait till they fix the servers a bit more. That's all I can really say. I'm going to leave you now at a lovely sunrise or sunset. I don't really know. There's too much pollution above this city. So I'm just going to leave you now and enjoy the rest of your day. I hope this video explains a few things and helps you understand why this game is so brilliant. Okay. Comment, like and subscribe, I guess. Goodbye.